Hey, it's Melissa from Kiwi Banana, and today I'm going to talk about ceremony and ritual. And does ceremony and ritual actually have any importance in our lives anymore? Looking at it up on the surface level, it would appear no, it doesn't. But it's all perspectives, right? And I guess I could take an example. I'm going to take an example from a Christian focused background, growing up in a country or a state that is predominantly Christian. Not to say that I identify with any religion, but we'll use Christmas as an example. I think it's a great one. Do we feel like we celebrate Christmas in a way that is actually resonating with us anymore? And Christmas could be seen as it's supposedly a ceremony, but the way that we celebrate it, is it actually the way it was done? Obviously not. But also, is it now being celebrated in a way that actually aligns more with who we are and what we're doing? I don't know. That's something that we may want to question. And if Christmas doesn't feel like something that we should celebrate anymore, should we celebrate in a different way, or should we just be celebrating something completely different altogether? And like myself, I perform and I partake in different rituals and ceremonies, such as like plant medicine journeys, solstices, moon cycles, festivals, and that sort of stuff. That resonates with me at this point in time in my journey and where I'm at. I no longer choose to celebrate ceremonies and rituals that do not resonate with me anymore, and I don't think anyone else should have to either. Just because I say these things doesn't mean it has to be the truth for everybody, but that's just how I feel, and that's just how I'm sharing, I guess, this perspective. And also I feel like another good thing to mention is like the ending of cycles and death. And we appear within certain parts of society to be afraid of those aspects of life, of death and of ending of cycles. And from that fear, we no longer appear to be celebrating much to do with it. I mean, yes, we have funerals, and coming back to that Christian kind of example, because I don't, I'm just sharing that because that's predominantly, the society, white Westernised society has been infiltrated with, is, I guess I know there's a story around Easter, and there's kind of like a death and then a resurrection with that. But other than that, I don't really see much celebration around the death and around the ending of cycles within prominent parts of society. I mean, I can see it within pockets in certain communities and with certain people, and that's really amazing and beautiful to watch. But I also wonder whether we may need to come back into more of that celebrating the ending of cycles. We can see that now as we get older and we hold on and we don't want to let go, and how the quality of one's life can really deteriorate near the ending of their life because we're not ready to let go, whether that be the other family members or the friends or the person themselves. So it's really interesting, obviously, to observe that and see that within our society, and how that also overflows into other aspects of the way we live our life. And so basically the point of me sharing this content and for this video is that I just wanted to encourage you all to reevaluate what it is that we are celebrating now in our lives, with ceremony and with ritual. I mean, almost anything could be seen as a ceremony, and almost anything could be seen as a ritual. But giving yourself the opportunity and the space to reevaluate, like, what is it that I'm celebrating? Am I celebrating it in a way that really resonates with me? Or do I just need to celebrate something completely different? And then again, there's a whole perspective of, is it actually really anything different? But that's a whole other video for a whole other day, and that goes into many more layers.